What's up, y'all? Welcome. I want to give a special shout out, plural, because I've been giving out shout outs, right? But I need to give out one. I actually been tripping on this. I want to shout out my older brother Ray, my little sister Shalisa, and my best friend Devontae Dreamchild. I should have shout y'all out in the first video. I don't know what I was thinking. But anywho, they go to shout outs because it's important that you recognize the value of people in your life, because some folks be worried about pleasing people and how to look like this and how to act like that. You know what I'm saying? It's natural, but we understand that the world is based on interpretation and perception, how people perceive you, how you perceive yourself, how people interpret what you do and say, and how you interpret what others do and say. But when you really around people who care about you and love you, you don't have to act like nothing. Even if they don't agree with you about everything, even if they don't like certain parts of you, And those people I just shout out, my brother, my sister, my best friend. I knew him since he was like way down there, like snotty nose, playing at the park, 6 years old. And I ain't never had to act like nothing around them. They ain't never had to act like nothing around me. And for y'all who's wondering how to make friends and what real family is, it's exactly that. When you're around people who care about you, you don't have to act like nothing. You don't have to front. You don't have to do this and do that. So shout out to them. Dream Child, he do music. He got bars too. So drop your stuff in the comment section so people know what kind of bars you working with. Cause I know you got bars. And as for my older brother and my little sister, whatever the next thing that y'all gonna start to do, y'all drop it in the comment section of all my videos. You already know what it is. But I'm about to give y'all a view of something. I'm down here on Sahara in Las Vegas. So there go the Stratosphere again. There go the world's biggest gift shop. All right, this used to be the Red Dragon Hotel. You see all these skyscrapers down here in Vegas? Stuff is crazy. I told you I'm on Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard. There go the Sahara. Right there. And then there's a sign down there. I can't really see it. All right. And then we're going to face this way on the strip. The sun is vicious. We're going to face this way on the strip. And then there go, I don't know what casino that is, but man, it's a bunch of buildings. There goes Circus. You see that little, that pink one and that grayish one off to the side. And there go to Hilton. Because these buildings are so tall. There go to Encore, and then straight down there, that street, that's Las Vegas Boulevard. Las Vegas Boulevard is the strip. Because all these buildings are high rises, I can't really get y'all a good look. But that's where all the Tropicana, the Flamingo, the what's the other one? The B, I forgot what it's called. But all the world famous casinos in Las Vegas, they right down there. Now, what I want to get into, I want to talk about the importance of having a heart. And I want to share the story about how I betrayed my own soul. I'm really not trying to break out the violins on y'all. I'm not trying to be dramatic. But this is an experience that I personally went through. All right. Now, what happened was I got tired of being required of. I got tired of people asking me for stuff. And I got tired of people disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? So I figured that if I ignore everybody, that I solved the problem. The way I went about it was very sloppy. And I didn't tell nobody the details of what I was doing because I knew that I couldn't get nobody to co-sign to it. But if the plan had worked effectively, I was about to care a whole lot less about a lot of things. So that wasn't going to matter in the end anyway. But when the plan started to become successful for me not to care about a lot of things, then I realized that that wasn't me. I let my pride, I let the world, I let the devil get to me and turn me into something that I wasn't. And that's the betrayal of the soul. And there's plenty of ways to betray your own soul. Some people betray their own soul trying to be something that other people would desire, fame, trying to rise above other people on an egotistical level, or trying to separate themselves from other classes of people on a financial level, money. Yeah, the spirit of mammon can grip the heart of anybody in this world, and you can't serve God and mammon. You're going to have to pick one. So that's the story of how I betrayed my own soul, right? Now, what I learned is that I was a coward and I was weak because my heart was weak. Because I have found out that wasn't like me, never was like me. I haven't been like myself for years. And that's why I'm so grateful for what I've been doing in this YouTube channel, dropping these videos. Because it's liberating, to be honest. I don't really care too much no more, about what people think. And I know a harsh reality of life is that you don't owe nobody nothing. For real, I got sick and tired of giving out my money, my time, my words, and attention to a bunch of strangers who act like I owe them something. Nobody owes you something. If you're the type of person I think people owe you something, here's a reality check. Nobody even has to look at you. Nobody has to speak to you, and that's just real spill. And if people ignore you or don't talk to you, don't get yourself an attitude. That's your pride. Who are you anyway? You expected a stranger to acknowledge you. You're expecting somebody to treat you how you want to be treated. And if we was to all keep it real, we don't treat ourselves the way we want to be treated anyway. We all got failures and faults. So with that being said, having a heart means to care. Depending on where you grow up, and how your environment was, some people would tell you like, look, you gotta have heart, meaning that you can't let nobody disrespect you. You gotta fight over this, you gotta fight over that. You know what I'm saying? Anytime somebody come at you wrong, you gotta snap back. That's not what having a heart is. Having a heart is standing your ground. Having a heart is caring. You know what I'm saying? So whatever situation you find yourself in, you're gonna have to let people know what you is and what you ain't with. If you gotta get into a fight with somebody, if you have to, well then do your business. If you lose that fight, then lose that fight. But you gotta have heart out here. Having heart isn't an act of aggression. It's an act of confidence, okay? Now, it's irregular. And that's what, when I betrayed my own soul, I found out that, oh yeah, and on top of that, I was disrespectful to God too. I was just flat out disobedient. I wouldn't even being appreciative of the blessings because God has never left me hanging. But He did let everything. I chose to do what I chose to do, and God just let me do what I was doing. I learned my own lesson. You know what I'm saying? God just let me do. I chose to do what I did. God was like, all right, you want to do that? You go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no blame. I chose to do that on my own. But I found I got so far away from myself that I had to rediscover what having heart is. It's irregular. It's abnormal. It's substandard. It's unsatisfactory to not care. You're supposed to care. You're supposed to have empathy. You're supposed to care about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to feel something. To not feel is a lack of humanity. It really is, y'all. But here's another cold truth. Just because you care about something, that don't mean you're obligated to do anything about it. You don't have to do nothing about nothing. That's a personal choice. And that's what I felt like because I cared about things, I had to do something. Now I'm finding a better balance, for real. And here's another harsh reality. People who are, look here, low value, things with little to no value are given away freely, okay? So if you give your body away to people freely, if you give your attention away to freely, that's the lack of value. Now, depending on how you live your life and what you think and what's going on in your brain, you're entitled to live your life however you want to live it. But that's just the value of the universe. The lower the value, the more free it is. The less work required to get something of low value. So people are not supposed to just go around giving their attention to anybody. People are just not supposed to speak to anybody because the reality is that not everybody is worthy of you. And here's another reality. You're not worthy of everybody. Straight up. But you're going to have a heart in this life because if you don't, you're going to be a punk. And being a punk isn't about showing how strong you are. It's just about standing your ground. There ain't nothing wrong with standing your ground, getting knocked down. Something's wrong with you not standing your ground and running away. That's cowardice. Cowardice isn't losing. Cowardice is running away. Cowardice is forfeit. That's what cowardice is. Yeah. But I think I said all I need to. I always say that. Let me take a second to think. Oh yeah, let me show you my hustle. That's the end of that part though, but you gotta have a heart though. If you ain't got no heart, then what you doing out here? For real. Take care of your soul. Don't do nothing like I did. For real, that was stupid. That was the dumbest. Out of all the things, I've done a lot of embarrassing and humiliating things in my life. That was the dumbest. I spent a year and a half trying to turn myself into something. It turned out that I didn't like what I got. Sometimes what you want, it really ain't what you want. But that's all right, though. Everybody's allowed to make those mistakes in life. I'm going to show y'all because I'm out here trying to sell soda, chips, water, Monster, and Gatorade. So I'll be out here walking around, give me a little sweat in, getting outside, fresh air. I can't do that inside the house stuff. That inside the house stuff, I go crazy. I'm an outside person. But here we go. Here's my little setup. I push this cart around, make me a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay busy. Here we go. Yeah, that's that little cart. I push that around, let people know what I'm working with. Heck yeah. So then here's my menu. Chips, soda, water, $1. Gatorade, $1.50. Monster, $2. Yeah, push that mug around. Got the handle on the back. Got the red wheels. My stuff is stylish. This I got this off of Amazon for like $139, $149. I'm a cheap person, but this ain't the one that you get from Walmart. Everybody got a cart like this. I've been seeing a lot of them, but it's not like that. Mine's is different. You see them wheels on there? Look, you see? Hey! You see them dubs? You got them dubs on that joint, boy, rolling. You got them dubs. This is where I keep my chips. I'm out of chips. Yeah. And then this handle, it comes off like that, so you get to work on it. Yeah, that's the handle, comes off like that. Right here. What else? Got the sanitizer right here because I'm not a sloppy person. You know, I got my mask in my pocket, but I be sweating. Shoot. Got my drink so I can make sure I keep going. That's that lemon water. You can see that. You see the Sprites in that lemon water? That's how you know. Oh, you got the seeds at the bottom too. That's some good lemon water. If y'all don't mess with lemon water, you need to. Lemon water is it's an acquired taste. But once you get used to it, lemon water is the business. I drink my lemon water every week. And then if I don't drink it every week, I be like, man, something ain't right. I ain't had my lemon water this week. So anywho, here's the inside. That's what I'm working with. Got these ice packs right here to keep stuff cold. I got Coca-Cola, got Pepsi, got blue Gatorade. Set that to the side. Set that to the side. Yeah, these keep these mugs cold. You just put them in the freezer overnight and then throw them back in the cooler and keep everything cold. People be like, is your stuff cold? Like, yes, it is. I'm not a sloppy person. I'm trying to tell people I'm not a sloppy person. I'm not a neat freak either. You ain't gonna find me tripping over germs. But got the red Gatorade. Got the Monster on, y'all. What y'all trying to do? What's up? Got the Mountain Dew, which is the hitter, man. I thought people like Sprite and Coke. Nobody likes Sprite and Coke like that, man. Folks are trying to mess with that Pepsi and a Mountain Dew. Got the Dr. Pepper on, y'all. Straight up out here. Oh, you see the water. You see the water. You know folks don't drink water though. Got the ginger ale. I've been killing the ginger ales personally. I've been taking money out of my own pocket with that. That's like the only thing I would mess with. I've been drinking a lot of those energy drinks so I can stay up at work. But other than that, folks don't be messing with that like that. Shoot, if I'm really out here like I should be out here, I'd probably make me like anywhere from like $20 to $50 depending on the timing I come out and how hard I'm hitting it. Yeah, but people mess with me. I've been out here probably like 30 minutes, something like that. But that's because I walk a lot. That's part of me getting the exercise. That's part of me getting my exercise in. But people mess with me. I already made $3. You know, it's time for me to go back. I got me a Sam's Club membership, and I get my stuff from Sam's Club, and then I walk the streets and sell it. They need to give me some more chips. They bought up all my chips. And I got me another case of Pepsi and Mountain Dew. Yeah. Anywho, that's just me out here dropping a video about the importance of having heart. You know what I'm saying? If you got you something that you want to do, you're going to have to put yourself out there on some level. I'm not going to make no real money off of this right here. But this is getting me used to hustling. Whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to have to put yourself out there on some level. You know what I'm saying? If you're scared or if you're nervous, but shoot, you ain't gonna get nothing done like that. Do it while you're scared and while you're nervous. With that being said, this really is the end of the video. Have a heart. Take care of your soul. Because if you don't do it, it ain't gonna happen. Woo! Outro.